More than 1,000 homes in northern France are without electricity, water, and they have been marked high-risk area due to floods. Days of heavy rain has caused massive floods in northern France. Thousands of people have been evacuated, and as we speak, the situation is still very precarious. If this had happened in any African nation, I'm sure they would have been the first to blame our African government or call this our country's name. But this is happening in their own area in northern France. I will play this video to see how rescue efforts are on the way to rescue those still trapped in their houses. Some don't have where to go to because of the torrential rain that had caused floods in France. France is assumed to be in a first world nation by default, or to have one of the best draining systems. And this is just to let you know that Africa, as France, is not left out when it comes to natural disaster. Watch this video.
In this neighbourhood, water levels are beginning to fall and roads are slowly starting to reappear. Some residents are finally able to return home, but still on Sunday morning, water surrounded buildings, leaving many trapped indoors.
Luckily I have my tablet, so everyone just calls me to check in. They're scared for me. There's nobody left. Everyone's evacuated.
Residents here can now focus on the cleanup, but others are going to have to wait a little longer. In this house, furniture's still buried under about 30 centimetres of water. In other parts of the region, evacuations were still underway. In this village, residents waited till the very last minute before leaving their homes.
I started to get really scared. There's no electricity, I can't cook food, there was no heating, we were cold.
Emergency services have been using pumps to get rid of some of the water. This farmer has taken matters into his own hands.
I have good friends who lent me some pumps, so we've got 4 of them constantly running to try and remove this water as quickly as possible before potentially more rain next week.
The red alert level has been lifted for the region after a break in the rainfall, but with hundreds of households still cut off from electricity and thousands with no drinking water, it will be a while before things start to go back to normal.